joining this game in progress. A little bit of technical difficulties, that happens all the time. Puma's still moving the ball with 3:30 left to go in the first quarter. Ball on the 46-yard line. Purdy's going to throw on the near side. He's got Boyd. Boyd trying to stretch out for a first down. He's going to be short by a couple yards, so it's going to be second and two.
Boyd making a real impact here on this drive. He's already got 3 catches and the big 4th down conversion.
Second and two, 3 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 our score. Purdy's going to throw near side. Boyd, same exact play call, and it works again for the Pumas' first down. Pumas can dink and dunk all they want. Under 3 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Purdy lines up in the pistol. Robertson behind. We have a flag. Probably going to be a false start on the Pumas, and it is. So that'll move him back 5 yards, so it's going to be 1st and 15.
How many flags is that on the Puma defense, Jordan?
I think 3 so far. I think their 3rd penalty so far. Might be wrong. Might be 1 less, might be 1 more. Purdy gets the snap. Little flea flicker with Jalen Young. Purdy wants to throw to Deshane James. He's got a safety. There's a jump ball, and it falls incomplete. Boulder Creek did not bite on the flea flicker. Purdy gave his man a chance to go up and get it. Falls incomplete, though.
Purdy actually had Colby Dickey wide open on the right side, but definitely looking for Deshane James on that play.
So it's going to be 2nd and 15 now for the Pumas. 2:38 left to go. Purdy in the gun, 5 wide set. It's going to throw near side. He fakes it. Might run. He's got a man wide open near side of the end zone and is brought in for the catch. He hold on. Yes, he did. 37-yard touchdown. Purdy strikes again. It's 13-0 Perry.
Yeah, beautiful fly route down the sideline for Colby Dickey. An easy wide open target.
Gavin Sherwood's going to come on for the point after.
Why?
Sherwood's point after is through the uprights. And while we have a little break in the game, I am obliged to say that the Arizona Interscholastic Association would like to recognize and give thanks to the several sponsors of this year's football state championships. That's not what my script says, but I'll make some on-the-fly editing. Or fans, the AIA would like to thank first and foremost Gatorade. Gatorade knows every victory starts from within. Within is the determination to come up big when it matters most, but it also takes training and fuel. Win from within. Thanks, Gatorade. Appreciate you guys. Gavin Sherwood to kick for the Pumas yet again. His first kick was caught, but the return man could not keep his foot in bounds, or in the field of play, I should say. Caught it in the end zone. Sherwood. This is going to go through the back of the end zone. Not even a chance to return. And Boulder Creek will again get the ball at the 20-yard line. So Caden Austin will retake the field for these Boulder Creek Jaguars. 5 wide set. Serrano in the gun. Austin gets the snap. He's going to look to throw over the middle. Got a man. This could be a big play. Watch out here. His man goes to the 50 on the near side to the 45, and that's what will give up and run out of bounds. Big play for the Jaguars, and it's first down.
Yeah, Johnson, a familiar target for the quarterback, Austin. He's got 17 receptions on the season with 458 yards, so look for that matchup.
Interesting story. And Hendricks Johnson, the receiver on that play, started off the season at quarterback and was later subbed out for Austin and moved to wide receiver. So Austin and company on the plus side of the field yet again. They were here last time looking to get some points, stop the bleeding, keep the offense on the field. That was the strategy defensively, oddly enough. This play on the far side is going to get past the marker. Boulder Creek's moving the ball well, another first down. Austin and company, 4 wide set here. 2:09 and counting left to go in the first quarter. Austin in the gun. Serrano to his right. They're going to give to Serrano. Serrano trying to go right up the middle. His play blown up right from the start. No gain on the play. Depending on how this drive goes, Boulder Creek might be able to hold Perry to only 14 points in the first quarter. And defensively, I'm not sure if there's a higher compliment than that. Austin's trying to run, gets tackled by 5 Pumas. And he loses a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 11 for Boulder Creek.
Yeah, Victor Nieto lined up as a safety. Actually came off the edge on that play. Did a great job blowing up the play.
So depending on how much clock the Jags run off on this play, this could be the final play of the first quarter as we have only 70 seconds left to go. Like I said, Boulder Creek's defensive coordinator, when we talked to him before the game, said we got to keep our offense out there as long as we can. And we got a whistle from the far side. Boulder Creek are going to take a timeout. Coach Casarella did not like the way this team lined up. There's a little bit of confusion. So they're going to take a timeout with 53.3 seconds remaining. It's 3rd and 11. And while I have the chance, let me tell you guys about Wilson Sporting Goods. They're pleased to be the official ball of the AIA for all state playoffs and is proud to have the Wilson 1003 GST football on the field today. Wilson, what's your sport? So when it comes to these Boulder Creek Jaguars, had the schedule right in front of us, went 4-6, went 3-2 in their section. When we talk about common opponents, Noah, we see Hamilton week 1, 42-28. Hamilton won that game. And these both teams played Corona del Sol as well. This time Boulder Creek won 28-14. So common opponents, Perry's 2-0, and the Jags are 1-1. As both teams retake the field here for 3rd and 11 with 53 seconds left. Austin in an empty backfield is going to look to throw left quickly, and that ball is incomplete. Not a bad placed ball. Put it where only his guy could get it. It's going to be 4th down, and Boulder Creek, I assume, be forced to punt here. Let's see what the Coach Casarella draws up. Well, it is Austin and company still on the field, so you're at the 33-yard line. Don't want to punt it because punting it last time didn't do a whole lot. 4th and 11, they're going for it. Austin forced to improvise. He's just going to heave it up for a man at the end zone, and it falls incomplete. No flags? No, there is no flags. Boulder Creek wanted to call, didn't get it, and they turn over on downs. It's Perry football.
Yeah, Kellen Simmons on the coverage did a good job regaining some of the space he lost on that play. So good coverage by Kellen Simmons on that.
So here's the question, Noah. We have 40 seconds left to go. Where do we think Perry's going to end the quarter with the ball? Do you think they're going to score, get the ball on their side of the field? What are we thinking?
I think I think they're gonna melt the clock down. They manage the game time on their offense and then play at their own pace. So
But their own pace, playing at their own pace means that there's a good shot that they score here before this quarter is over. Roberts up the middle. Boulder Creek's been doing a good job up front, not allowing the big play on the ground. It's only a gain of 1, and we'll see if Perry can get one more playoff here in the final 40 seconds. They're going to line up. They got plenty of time. They're going to do it. So this is probably, barring an incompletion, the last play of the quarter. 17 seconds and counting. Purdy in the gun. He's only got Deshane James to throw to. They're going to give to Jalen Young. Jalen Young trying to bust it near side. Did he get the first down? If he did, it stops the clock. And they are. They're going to stop the clock. First down, Perry.
yeah, Jalen Young, a junior running back, 5'9", 175. Good running between the tackles there.
They only have 6 seconds, and they're not going to be able to get the playoff. So, in the first round of the AIA State Championship playoffs, it is Perry 14, Boulder Creek 0. Pumas only getting the ball twice. They scored on twice those possessions, and they are currently in the middle of their third. Boulder Creek, however, showing some signs of life offensively, just not where it counts, not on the plus side of the field. So as we end the first quarter, our score, 14-0 Perry. Here live in the second quarter, it's Purdy going to throw after the play action. He's going to throw over the middle. Catch is made. First down, Perry. Looks like number 32, Tate Speaker on the grab.
Way to hold on there by Tate Speaker. Good game for about 14 for the Pumas.
First down inside the 45. Ball placed at the 43. Already a big play for the Pumas offensively. They're going to give to Roberts. Roberts trying to make a man miss, trying to bounce outside. He does so, breaks the tackle, and he's brought down at the 38-yard line for a gain of 5. So Pumas get a little personnel change. Trainer's still working on Cutter Hatch here in front of us on the track. He's taken off his jersey, his pads. It looks like his night is probably over. Pretty forced to move here. Throws off 1 foot, puts the ball in the air, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for his receiver, Clayton Schmidt. Schmidt looked like it hit him in the face mask. Ball ends up on the ground, incomplete, third down.
Yeah, good coverage there by Tanner Tomaso. Breaking up that play between him and Schmidt.
Schmitz with already a touchdown reception in this game. Had an opportunity to make a good placed ball there by Purdy. Falls incomplete though. That play's already over. 3rd and 6 for the Pumas. 11:09 left to go here in the first half. Boulder Creek looked like they're going to bring the house. Man cover all across the board, and they get to Purdy. They bring him down. Boulder Creek dial up the blitz, and it pays off. 4th down for Perry.
Yeah, we'll see if Perry decides to go here for it on a 4th down. I would imagine so, with such a dynamic offense.
If they went for it on their own 10-yard line, they're probably going to go for it here. That'd be my guess.
No amount of yardage is too much for Perry.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point. These guys can bust a play loose. We've seen it in the games that we broadcasted all year. A big play can come from anywhere and anyone on this team. So the Pumas have already gone for it once and gotten the first down. They're going to try and go for it again here on 4th and 8 after the 2-yard sack. And Coach Jones is going to call a timeout, and he's going to talk it over with his team.
while we have a timeout, Arizona Christian University is a nonprofit Christian university in Phoenix with over 35 programs in study, 16 collegiate athletic teams, including Arizona's only small college football program, as well as intramurals and club sports. Academic, athletic, and needs-based scholarships are available. If you're a high school student interested in learning more about ACU, please visit www.arizonachristian.edu.
Perry have a couple alums who currently attend ACU right now.
Say I'll win a Marcus Powell.
Yeah, shout out to those guys. Hope they're doing all right. Sayal, Marcus, both guys that we both know pretty well. Hope they're doing good things over there at ACU. Both teams retaking the field now after the timeout. It is the offense for Perry here on 4th and 8. Colby Dickey lining up in the backfield. I'd imagine they swing him out to the outside. Pumas, you see here, no safety help over the top. This looks like man cover across the board. Purdy's going to roll. He's got time to throw. He threw behind the marker. He's good. Dickey's going to have to rearrange. He had to rewrite himself. That pass was way underthrown. Purdy threw across the field, and it falls incomplete. Dickey, though, probably should have held on to that.
Yeah, tough throw by Brock Purdy, swinging him across all the way across the field. Dickey looking like he could hold on, but does not make the catch.
Yeah, Purdy off 1 foot across the field. 2 cardinal sins if you're a quarterback, things you're not supposed to do at all. Pumas turn the ball over on down. That's a big win. Let's not understate this. That's a big win for this Boulder Creek team. Trying to stay in the game, a 3-score game. You're not going to catch up with this Puma team. So to be able to keep it in reach is a big plus for them. Let's see if they can capitalize here on 1st down. And Austin brought down by a barrage. There you go. That's how you respond, isn't it? You give the ball up on downs, and you come back and make them lose about 10 yards here on the sack.
Yeah, Victor Nieto with the 2nd sack of the game, making an impact, coming off the edge.
2nd and 23, loss of 13 on the sack. Well, so much for taking advantage of that one, huh? 9:45 and counting. Here in the first half, 14-0 our score. Perry on top here in the first round of the playoffs. Serrano in behind Austin in the pistol. Austin waiting for something to develop. They were drawing up a screen. The pass got batted down, and it falls harmlessly to the ground. 3rd down.
Yeah, number 43, Joe Sweat, putting on the pressure right there, forcing Austin to let go of the ball.
Jobin Sweat has had a coming out party this entire season. He's emerged as one of this defense's best players and has continued to make plays every single game, along with the likes of David Eppinger and Darius Holton in the secondary. 3rd and 23 for Boulder Creek after getting a big defensive stop. Five wide set. Then a throw over the middle. It's caught, but well short. Almost caught to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th and 11, and Boulder Creek go 3 and out, I think, for the first time all game.
Yeah, Puma defense really picking up their offense on that drive. So huge win from the Puma defense, and hopefully the offense can take advantage of it.
Dickey stands at his 25-yard line, his 24-yard line, ready to return the kick. Clean snap. Dickey raises his hand. He fair catches at the 21-yard line, and that's where the Pumas will take over with 8:54 left to go in the first half. $14-0 our score. Feels weird saying that. By now we're used to this team with about 35 points at this point in the game. This has been a normally paced football game, but not normal, in fact, to the way that this team plays. We have a chance to be at halftime before 8 o'clock, and I don't think that's happened all season for our broadcast. Deshane James in at quarterback right now. Pretty on the sidelines watching this one. Deshane, who also plays quarterback, direct snap, design run play, gains about 5 on the play, so it's going to be 2nd and medium here for the Pumas.
Yeah, a unique look here for the Pumas. Usually seeing Brock run up the middle, but instead Deshane. So giving that Boulder Creek defense a different look.
I think it was last week against Bash. Deshane hit for what I would assume is the football cycle. The trifecta. He threw for a touchdown, caught for a touchdown, and also ran one for a touchdown. And here, Purdy's going to throw on the far side on the flat. He's got the first down. Perry moving the ball. Now look like Jordan Young on the reception for the Pumas. And Jalen Young checks in at running back. He's looking for the ball on the flat. He gets it with blockers out in front. Jalen Young to the 45, stays on his feet. Just could not keep them going. He falls at the 47-yard line. Had to play the chance for a big play potential. It's first down, Perry.
Yeah, huge run there by Jalen Young, picking up a good amount of yards for this Puma offense.
8 minutes left to go here in the first half. First down, Perry at the 48. Purdy's going to roll right. He's loading up. He's going to run. He's got room to run right up the middle. He's got the near sideline if he wants it. One man to beat. Good open field tackle right there by the Boulder Creek player, but it's down at the 25. First down, Perry.
That's sneaky speed by Purdy, easily getting past the front seven of the Boulder Creek defense.
Hunter Burkett on the tackle for the Jaguars. Perry moving the ball along. Purdy looks like hits the sideline. It's Deshane James in at quarterback, wearing both his gloves. Let's see if this is anything different than a design run. Nope, he tucks in and he is going to run. He's got room to run on the left side. Deshane James makes a man miss. He's inside the 10, inside the 5, and brought down right at the 3-yard line. First and goal, Perry. .27 on the clock. And the Pumas looking to go up by 3 scores. We said the 3 scores probably the limit for this Boulder Creek team. And it'd be hard to imagine a scenario where this team doesn't score a touchdown. Although that being said, you know, commentators cursing that. They called it the, what was it? The Jordan Jinx a few years ago. Brock Purdy on the keeper looking for room to create, and he walks into the end zone. Held the ball for a few seconds, might have got in and untouched from 3 yards out. It's another touchdown, Perry.
Yeah, great patience there by Purdy, finding the hole. Easy score for the Pumas.
20-0 our score. Sherwood will come on for the point after, looking to make this a 3-possession game. Sherwood's point after is through the uprights and hits the inflatable tunnel behind it. 21-0 our score. Perry on top by 3 scores with 7:03 left to go here in the first half. Well, no, let me just tell you right here, Brock Purdy's having such a great season. He might be nominated for one of the top players of the year, maybe player of the year. And speaking of nominations, in fact, you can nominate your favorite student athlete that embodies integrity and sportsmanship for the Better Business Bureau's Ethical Athlete Award. Pick up your phone and nominate them at www.athlete.arizonaBBB.org. 21-0 our score. And what has been a familiar sight, Boulder Creek are going to be back deep to return Sherwood's kick. We got the odds of this kick, I'd say about mid-U of the end zone. See where he places it. Back deep. It's going to be short, actually, way short. It's going to be returned at the 3 by Burkett, and Burkett looking to make a man miss, almost fell down. It worked for him, though. He gets past the 20 to the 21-yard line, and that's where Boulder Creek will take over. So with 6:57 left to go here in the first half, Boulder Creek are looking for something offensively. First two drives we saw got onto Perry's side of the field. Looked like they had a couple big plays, and then after that, that's where the drive stalled. Last drive, they went 3 and out.
Yeah, Austin having couple big running plays up the middle. Perry defense on the defensive line able to stabilize his running ability.
Austin here rolling right, wants to throw, had a man, decides to tuck it in and run himself, and he'll take the 1 yard gain here, if that.
Yeah, great contained there by the Puma defensive end, forcing Austin to move out of bounds.
They're actually going to give him a loss of 1. I thought he'd gained 1. They're going to say he went out of bounds. The ball went out of bounds before he got across the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 2nd and 11. With 6:50 left to go here in the first half. Four wide set with a tight end. There's not something we see all the time. It's the flea flicker. Pumas ran this one. It's deep down the middle of the field. It's going to be a flag. They're going to call a hold on Darius Holton. Ball landed about 15 yards in front of both parties. It's going to be a hold on the Pumas.
Yeah, controversial play there. Controversial call by the referee. Didn't look.
So they're going to give it PI. I thought it was going to be a hold. They're going to call it defensive PI. Both of them kind of battling, hand-checking each other. So the call goes against the Pumas. Ball gets spotted at the 35 after the play. 15-yard penalty. 5 wide set. Austin in the gun by himself. Looks over the middle. Met by 5. Pumas somehow stays on his feet. He's got room to run. There goes Austin to the 50-yard line, and he's going to be forced out of bounds at the 45. There's the playmaking ability of Austin again. He gets another first down for the Jags. Ball up to the 45 after the play. Austin, you give him some space to run. He's able to find the open spot of the field and make things happen. Another 5 wide set. Looks like the same formation, actually, as the last play. Austin gets a snap. This time he's got some better protection. Actually, the ball was tipped up in the air by Jobin Sweat, it looked like. Yes, it was. He wanted someone to catch it off the tip. It follows it complete, though, 2nd down.
Yeah, Jobin Sweat being real disruptive early in the game for the Pumas, so good defensive play there by Jobin Sweat.
After it felt pretty quick after a pretty quick first quarter. Things have slowed way down here in the second. We have 6:32 left to go in the first half. 2nd down, 2nd and 10 from the 45-yard line on Perry's side of the field. Boulder Creek have been doing a good job getting the ball to this point. Just anything after that has been questionable. Completely broken play here. Austin thought that Serrano was on his other side. Serrano went to his right. Austin wanted to go to his left. Nobody was home, and he falls down. It's going to be 3rd and long here for Boulder Creek.
Great job by the Perry defensive line, making disruptive plays after disruptive plays throughout the whole game so far.
3rd and 13 in excess. You have to get careful here of not forcing something, not giving Perry a chance to go up by more. Austin that throws over the middle. Got a man. It's intercepted just as I say that off the receiver's hand and right into Perry's. He's tackled at the 35. Perry get the ball off the interception. That's Andre Mayberry on the pick for the Pumas.
Yeah, Hendricks Johnson, the intended receiver for Boulder Creek. Just tips in the air and easy interception for the Puma defender.
Went up with one hand. Tried to catch the ball with one hand. Landed right in Mayberry's breadbasket. He's able to turn around, Johnson did a good job of bringing him down to the ground immediately. But just as I say, not forcing something, that play wasn't really necessarily forced, I guess. It's a good ball. Probably should have been caught if Johnson goes up there with two hands. Only went with one off his hands and into Mayberry's. And now Perry, with 5:45 left to go, going to be looking up to go up by 28. Purdy in the pistol. The man in motion. He gets the snap. He's going to fake it. Look to throw on the far side. There's some miscommunication there between Purdy and Dickey. Purdy wanted Dickey to keep going to the sideline. He didn't. Falls a complete second down. Puma's going to run it up the middle. Braylon Roberts on the carry. In for the suspended Kenny Foltz. He gets a first down. .5:34 left to go in the first half. Ball at the 47. Purdy wants to throw right now. Throws over the middle. Dickey on the catch. Gets past the 40. And here goes Colby Dickey. Makes another man miss. The last little shoestring tackle. He couldn't get by, though. Ball's at the 25. First down, Perry.
Yeah, Colby Dickey easily open in space. A good gain of about 20 yards off that. So if they can get Dickey wide open in space, it'd be hard for this Boulder Creek defense to contain him.
Purdy in the gun. Gets a snap. They're going to give to the back. Roberts looking to run. He's got some space. That's actually Jalen Young. Jalen Young to the pylon. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. One referee says touchdown, and they're going to give it to him. Touchdown, Perry from 25 yards out. Jalen Young on the score.
Yeah, Jalen Young, good run up off the left side. Easily shrugs off one defender and an easy score for the Pumas.
Jalen Young, one of these players on this team that doesn't get the recognition that I think he deserves. He's one of the best players at not going down on the first one. It always takes a second or third defender to bring him down, and he takes that one in from 25 yards out. Sherwood is now on for the point after. It is up and through. Looks good from here, and it is good down there. 28-0 with 5:12 left to go here in the first half. Sherwood on to kick for the Pumas. Boulder Creek at this point, when we're talking to the defensive coordinator, I think what he said can best sum up this team's hopes is we're just happy to be here. Kick returned at the 1 yard line. He's got some room to run. Watch out here for Boulder Creek. There he goes on the far side trying to cut it back upfield. He's brought down from behind past the 45 yard line, and that's where the Boulder Creek Jaguars are going to take over. Big return there for Munfrey Hartman.
Yeah.
But it's going to be brought back. There's a flag on the play. So what was a great return, maybe that's why he had so much space to run. Brought back after the penalty. Let's see where they are going to spot it. Markers right now kind of set up near the 15. They're kind of just following the officials. Flag was thrown at the 15-yard line. They're still aligning the markers. We have 4:59 left to go in the first half. Best case scenario right now for Boulder Creek, I'll be honest with you, is not even them scoring. It's them holding the ball for the rest of the half. If they score with any time left, that gives Perry a chance to go on and score another touchdown on them. I guess best case scenario would be scoring with 5 seconds left to go in the half. Scoring with little or no time for Perry to get that score right back.
Yeah, it would be a huge win for Boulder Creek not be able to give the Pumas ball back for them to get another score.
Yeah, Perry got the ball first, so it's going to be Boulder Creek. After halftime, they run a counter against the blitz. Good play call from Boulder Creek, and there he goes on the far side. We have a whistle. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds right at the first down marker. Let's see where they spot it. It's going to be short by a couple yards here, second and short here for Boulder Creek.
Yeah, Kellen Simmons forcing him out of bounds, preventing a big play there.
So 2nd and 2 is the official spot. Ball on the 15-yard line. (28-0) our score. This is more our speed. This is what we're more used to here, especially in a game like this. Perry did a really nice job, though. Let's not understate it. They come into this game heavy favorites. Didn't come out sluggish. Didn't come out flat. They're taking care of business here against the much lower seed. Serrano stiff arms past one, jukes past another, but it falls down for a gain of a single yard, if that. So it's going to be 3rd and maybe 2 here for the Jags.
Yeah, Serrano's stiff arm on Victor Nieto allowed him to get that extra couple yards, giving them positive yards on that play.
I'll be interested. Here's the interesting thing, though. You know, here at John Wren, we always have our themes. Tonight's theme, I believe, was the red out. Only problem is Boulder Creek's main color is red. Yikes. 3rd down, play call, falls incomplete. And it's going to be the punt team to come back out here after another 3 and out. So it went from going to best case scenario to worst case scenario. I think you go 3 and out, don't waste any time. They're going to run a fake on 4th and 1, and they're going to pick it up. They run the direct snap fake to Serrano. Serrano picks up the first down, and Boulder Creek still in business here on offense. There's something that would make our friend Pat McAfee over there at Barstool Sports happy. Fake punt. We had one of those. Perry ran a fake punt against Hamilton and almost went tragically wrong. But here it goes right for the Jags. 4 minutes left to go. Four wide set here for the Jags and Austin. Austin gets the snap. They're going to run on the far side. It's going to be busted up at the line. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Vincent Corral, the D tackle, 6'1", 240, easily wrapping up the Boulder Creek running back.
3:30 and counting. Like I said, best case scenario was you get off the field before Perry has a shot with the ball, and that's what they're doing. It's just out of our shot, but the back judge standing at Perry's 40-yard line is going to be waving his hand, kind of like an NBA count, like a 5-second violation count for the play clock. They're going to throw left side. Nobody was home. In fact, there is a Boulder Creek receiver still looking at the quarterback when the ball was bouncing behind him. So nobody expecting the pass. It's 3rd down with 3:14. I don't think they can go for it on 4th down from this far back with this much time left. This is a must pick up for Boulder Creek to try and stay above water here, not be drowned by this Puma offense.
Yeah, this Puma defense has allowed this Boulder Creek offense to not get in any rhythm. So hopefully this Puma's defense can keep it up.
It's been one big play, and then 3 or 4, 5, 6 stagnant plays. Austin's going to throw over the middle. His receiver cannot hang on. That's again Johnson, Hendricks Johnson, who made the big catch earlier in the game. This one, little overthrown, tough catch to make. Up over his head, couldn't hold on, and it falls incomplete. 4th down. So for the 2nd time in this drive, the punt team's going to come on again. I doubt they'll run a fake again. Dickey stands on his 41-yard line, awaiting the punt. I'll be shocked if we actually get a return here. This is going to take a catch. Dickey probably could have returned that if he had to. He caught that one in stride, but he fair catches it instead. I'm sure on the orders of Coach Jones, I'm sure Dickey wanted to take that back. Ball's going to be spotted at the 42-yard line, and with 3:10, that's where the Pumas are going to take over. Purdy and the offense take over. They fake the run. They're going to throw near side. That's Speaker. Speaker keeping the feet moving. Got about another 5 or 6 yards after the catch. First down, Perry already on the Jag side of the field with 3 minutes left to go.
Yeah, good toughness there by Speaker, picking up that extra 4 or 5 yards, advancing this Puma drive.
They're going to give to Roberts on the outside. There he goes. Burst of speed. Puts his head down. Gets upended, but he gets the first down. Pumas moving the ball here inside the 30-yard line, down at the 29. Pumas playing fast. Purdy wants to throw. He wants to throw deep, and he is going to throw deep over the middle. He's got his man, Clayton Schmidt, who holds on this time. That's a touchdown, Perry.
Yeah, Clayton Schmitz with the second touchdown of the game, making a huge impact in this divisional game against Boulder Creek.
29-yard touchdown pass. Purdy to Schmitz again, and Sherwood's going to come on for the point after. We told you, best case scenario for Boulder Creek, just get out of there, end the half, quit while you're ahead almost, even though you're 28 points down. That's not really ahead. They go 3 and out a couple times, actually. Sherwood's point after, a little bit of a line drive kick. It goes to the uprights, 35-0. The Pumas take advantage and score. I think it was in 4 or 5 plays. Easy as you like.
So now with this Pumas defense about to come out on the field without Cutter Hatch, who is probably going to head to an urgent care hospital. Speaking of urgent care, Next Care Urgent Care is proud to be the preferred health care partner of the AIA, serving the Valley since 1993 with 30 clinics in AZ and over 100 locations nationwide. We're here for you with quality health care you can trust when you need it most. Locations are open 7 days a week with extended hours, and we can help you save your family time and money with the on-site labs and x-rays. Next Care Urgent Care, when feeling great, can't wait.
Certainly hope he doesn't end up in an urgent care. I think he'll be all right. He's walking around the sideline with some ice taped around his knee. It looks like he'll be all right. Sherwood to kick deep for the Pumas. Burkett and Hartman back deep to return. Let's see if they get a shot. Hartman had a decent return last time, called back because of a penalty. This one's going to be close. It's caught and fumbled. It's fumbled into the end zone. That's a live ball. Burkett's got to make something here. Tries to run to the far side, and he's brought down inside the 15. If it rains, it pours, and right now it's pouring for Boulder Creek. Anything that could go wrong right now is going wrong.
Yeah, Boulder Creek having no rhythm in this game at all. On special teams, on defense, on offense. Just struggling to find a score against this Puma defense.
We might have the running clock put into effect, the 42-point mercy rule. I'm not sure if it's technically called the mercy rule, but that's what we're going to call it for lack of a better term. Once you're up by 42, clock doesn't stop, kind of like arena football rules if you're familiar, except on kick plays. Austin's going to make something happen. There's a flag down on the far side near the 20-yard line. So some hand checking, I assume, between receiver and a defensive back got flagged. It's going to be a hold on the offense. No, it's against the defense. The referee on the far side, the line judge on the other side, signaled the wrong direction. So it's a hold against Perry. And we'll see if they want to accept or decline it. It's probably going to be about the same either way. We're talking about a difference of maybe a yard or so. Feels like Perry is just kind of toying with this Boulder Creek right now. Like, well, all right, we'll let you get up to the 45, and then after that, yeah, we're going to need that ball back. It's going to be first down at the 24. 4-wide set here for Austin. Austin rolling right, escapes one, throws off 1 foot. His man makes a catch. Did he catch it? Are we calling that a catch, or did he fumble? No signal yet. It's out of bounds. They're saying he fumbled. It's Perry football.
Yeah, Travis Beckman with the fumble recovery for this Puma defense. Hopefully this Puma offense can go up a score of 42-0.
Hartman on the catch. Now that's certainly a play in college and in the NFL would certainly be looked at. I think it'd be looked at for a long time. They call it a fumble, they call it a catch, and then a fumble. So Perry take over again at the 34-yard line. So at 2:17, I said we might get to the running clock scenario before halftime, and now we do. Purdy gonna look to throw. He's gonna throw deep. He's got Dickey there. If he can readjust, and he just can't get his head around on the ball before it falls incomplete. Second down. Pumas could have had another score there.
Yeah, no safety help on Colby Dickey. And as we watch Colby Dickey this entire season, he's been able to constantly burn his defender. So a huge risk there by the Boulder Creek defense.
Second and 10 now for the Pumas. Ball to 34. 2:10 left to go in the half. They're going to give to Roberts on the outside. He's going to cut up on the hash and is brought down. Looks like a gain of 5 or 6. It's going to be third and medium here for the Pumas.
Yeah, with 1:55 left, Pumas in great position to make this score 42-0.
Third and 5, 1:45. It's going to be a false start on Jordan Young here. So the Pumas are going to be moved back. It's going to be third and 10. Third and 10 for the Pumas. 1:38 left to go here in the first half. Purdy's going to run himself. He's going to tuck it in, looking to run on the near side. Gives a stiff arm, falls over his own feet, and he's brought down short. It's going to be a gain of about 5. This is going to be fourth down, only gain of 4, actually. So let's see. Pumas might as well go for it. I mean, there's no point really punting because you're up by 35. Especially with the ball down here at the 31-yard line. So they actually only gave him 3. I thought he got farther than he actually did. Purdy in the offense, though, stay on the field. Purdy gets a snap. He's going to roll right, step up, throws on the far side. Did Dickey hang on? No, he did not. Perry turned the ball over in the half that just will not end with only 53 seconds left. I imagine Boulder Creek take a couple of knees and we'll get out of here at 35-0.
Yeah, finally something positive for this Boulder Creek defense. Able to get the Pumas off the field. It's a huge win.
I think the one big turning point in this game, or the one big missed turning point for that matter, is when the Pumas went for it on their own 10-yard line. I think it was 4th and 1. If Boulder Creek was able to stop them, it was only 7-0 at that point. If you're able to stop them, you got the ball at the 10-yard line. You're 10 yards away from scoring. Austin pump fakes. He's going to look to run. He didn't see the route that he wanted to, and he's going to take a little slide for a gain of a couple at most. And this clock continued to chug. I think they're going to have to call one more play and actually play one more down here.
Yeah, Austin having to make a lot of plays with his legs instead of his arm. This Puma defense really bottling these Boulder Creek receivers.
30 seconds and counting. Barring an incompletion, this is the last play of the half, I'd assume. Austin is going to, of course, that being said, runs out of bounds and stops the clock for third down. Could you imagine? We throw the ball here, we get an incompletion, they got a punt. And then Perry trying to score a touchdown.
That's dangerous.
This is, I feel like we've been playing the last 2 minutes for like about 10 minutes. 3rd and 8. 23 seconds left to go. This game already not really in question right now. And as we enter the second half, we'll kind of get more in tune with some other games around the area. Perry, very interested in the game that Hamilton is playing right now. They're slotted to play against each other next week. That ball should have been intercepted. I called that first part. And an incomplete pass. So with 18 seconds, Boulder Creek are going to punt.
Now we'll see what Perry's going to do here with 18 seconds left.
I think
Nothing's impossible.
It depends on where they get the ball off this punt. Perry still have 2 timeouts. Serrano kind of talking back to his punter. They ran a fake early. I can't imagine that they'll run another one now. And they don't. It's going to be booted. Spiraling kick. Actually a very good kick in fairness. Down to the 15-yard line. And it's going to be down at the 17-yard line with 9 seconds left. Yeah, Purdy's going to take a knee here. The coaches next to us, they're all taking their stuff off. So Purdy's just going to come and take a knee. And we'll get rolling here in the second half. Well, this isn't exactly what we expected from these two teams. 35-0 as it stands right now. Boulder Creek will get the ball to start the second half. So I said taking a knee, right? Purdy's going to line up in the gun. They're going to go for an end zone. Purdy's going to scramble. He's actually going to be sacked, and that's going to be the last play. So the Pumas, why not try something? You're up 35-0. We'll see how much Purdy plays in the second half. But until then, our score as it stands right now, 35-0, completely one-sided game. Perry taking care of business here in the first round of the AIA State Championship playoffs. Again, our score going into the half, 35-0 Perry. We will join you for the second half for some first round football. Until then, we'll see you later.